Hello, everyone. My name is Pat Kane. I'm a rural scholar from Oklahoma State University, and this summer I was gauging aggregate thought of current broadband businesses in Tipton, Oklahoma. So, before we get started with my research methods and what I did, I think it's important to understand the current situation of rural broadband in Oklahoma. So, as of right now in Oklahoma, 1 out of every 5 residents only has access to a single internet provider. And as broadband infrastructure advances, rural communities just get left farther and farther behind in access to innovation. Many companies find the inclusion of rural areas into their broadband map infeasible, and that's mainly because a bulk portion of their sales hail from urban areas. Cities such as Oklahoma City, Edmond, Tulsa, Broken Arrow have a lot of people and a lot of cash, so that's just where these broadband businesses are going to be. The goals and solutions that I have to combat this inequity in broadband in rural Oklahoma is to one, understand the age demographics, income demographics, and most importantly, the current internet providers for the citizens of Tipton, Oklahoma. Two, gauge the citizens' aggregate opinion of if they're satisfied or unsatisfied with their internet provider, and as well as understand the citizens' proclivities towards opportunity costs for internet. For businesses, I think this is going to be a really important metric because if they can understand what citizens are paying to satisfy their internet needs and if it has a high saturation of competition, I think that it's going to be important for these businesses to know, like, hey, I can come here and make money, or if not, then they won't. And three, use the market evaluation research gathered to attract companies into relatively unserved or underserved areas. So kind of just what I was talking about with that second point, just giving the information to these businesses is going to be really important because it's going to decide whether they want to come here to make money or not. The research methods that I had over the summer were in 2 main forms, in person and online. The most effective use of the surveys occurred when distributed and taken in person. And the ones that were completed online were useful and important, and it was all the same information, but were less appealing to the sample population in Tipton. So just looking at this graph over here on the right side, 82% of the surveys completed out of the 55 were completed in person, whereas 18% of them were taken online, and that was mostly from the younger crowd. A lot of people just like going, door to door. They liked me going door to door and handing out surveys, asking questions, understanding what's going on, and seeing what they can do and what I can do. So the results of this research overwhelmingly indicated unfavorable perceptions of the current internet providers and service. 83% of participants noted feeling unsatisfied with their internet connection. 87% of them noted feeling unsatisfied with their internet provider, and 99% of participants noted that they would be open to the idea of paying more money for faster internet. So in conclusion, the results of the research boded well for Tipton's process in diversifying their broadband options. An internet company out of Oklahoma City named AtLink has preliminarily agreed to install a high-speed internet tower in Tipton. Internet companies, just in my experience, are not completely unwilling to serve rural areas. The market research for them has just yet to be done in many areas. They don't really understand if they can make money here or if they can't make money here, if there's competition or no competition. They just don't know what they're walking into and if they can be prosperous in a new area outside of what they call home. So overall, I'm really excited for this research and what it can do for Tipton and what it can do for Southwest rural Oklahoma to get them on the map, get them more connected, and honestly, just give them more options for internet. So thank you guys for your time. I appreciate you. Have a great day and go Pokes.